are, just like that. Push the stick up.
K170, Blackhawk look-alike. They want to. We got a light on top. Looks like we got an LED on top there. I don't see any sensors on the bottom, so this will be purely controller input. So anything this does bad is probably the operator's fault. Right. But it looks like a lot of fun. Let's go have fun with it. All right.
Wants to fly. It wants to fly to the right, but it's going to take me a little bit. I do not have a lot of stick time.
All right, Dad Random here. I'm kind of bored, and look what I found. Check this out, Wolfbush. Got one of those silly names, but Razordon, and this is a toy helicopter. So, and of course my dog Steve knows that I have a toy helicopter right now, and he's crying because he wants to eat it. So my goal is I am going to review this toy helicopter without Steve ruining the entire review. He just has to be in on everything. He's over there crying. Let's just check it out. Let's see what's in the box. All right, so there it is right there. Hold on, guys, I'm going to get these cameras set up. All right, so here it is. Here is the Razordon 14 up RC Thrills. You know, they put some really cool stuff on these boxes. There it is from your point of view right there. Should be fun. I'm looking for a really fun review. Fun little, hey, look at this. We got some landing pads right here. A little flexible landing pad. That right there. A little bit of precision landing. Okay, what else we got in here? Packaged in here, we have a remote control, 2.4 gigahertz. Now this right here does not have internal batteries. So yeah, I had to open it up and put some batteries in it. So there's that. I have no idea. Looks like a auto land and takeoff, and then we got a speed switch. Here's the helicopter. So check that out. It's got a lot of detail. Got a lot of detail right there. And there is the lipo battery. It's a 1S lipo. So that's kind of what you got to do. You got to basically charge up that lipo. It comes with a stand. Probably put that together right now. Right here, here's the little helicopter stand. I guess we can go like that. Right there, just like that. And we just push this off to the side. Charger right here. So we've got charger. What else we got? Looks like props, tools. So yeah, so this thing takes 6 AA's. So take that into consideration. Right, so it looks like we have a 4-bladed helicopter, and this looks like maybe a Blackhawk kind of design. Looks like that. And oh yeah, here we go, little stand. Check that out. That's kind of cool. So when you don't have it in the air, you can display it just like that. There's a helicopter display right there. So, all right, let's just look at some of the functions. I want to give you guys some quick functions, what it can do. Let's see what it gives us. Flight time, I can imagine, is maybe 2 or 3 minutes with a small lipo like that. We do have tuning keys, so the keys on this button right here tune the helicopter. So we have side to side, up and down tuning. One key to take off, 1 key to land. I think that's about it. I don't know if we have any. Like I said, we got a speed switch. think that's it. Let's see. So these are some of the basic functions. Take, climb, descend, and then yaw. Typical helicopter stuff. Anything else in here? Elevator up, tilt to move forward, tilt to come back. So pretty simple. Just looking for anything that this does that is, you know, any more than what a regular helicopter does. We're pretty much there. So there it is. There's your instructions. I can't imagine most of us need this. We just get it in the air and start flying it. So there it is right there. This is the Wolfbush, but this is supposedly a Blackhawk. Like I said, this nose cone comes apart, and like I said, you've got this 1S lipo right here. And that slides in, and then it plugs into there. So pretty simple. Not a lot of difficulty here. So we're going to go ahead. Let's go ahead and then fly this thing. We've got Wolfbush. Wolfbush. I have no idea what but we've got Razeran. That's the company, I think. That's the RC company. So Razeran, and then we got the Wolfbush. This is a Blackhawk type helicopter. And that's pretty much it. That's all this thing pretty much says. So, all right, let's put this out in the center so you guys can enjoy what it looks like. So that is the helicopter right there. Let's get you guys some close-up view right there. So there it is, getting ready to take off. There we go. We've got the rear right there. Look at it from the front. And there's the controller up close. Back and front, top. All right, Dad, random. We should go fly this thing. Let's give it a short flight and find out what it really does.
170, okay, IE H160 Blackhawk and 2.4 gig remote control. All right, let's see, let's check it out. All right, there's my little flight. So yeah, flying is not easy, but this is a nice little toy. All right, Dad random. Right, so put the battery in, make sure it's charged, and reassemble it. Set it on the landing pad. All right, let's fly it. All right, Dad, random. We got the Wolfbush right there. Up and down, we've got bind. And now we have compass. And so to take off, here we are, just like that. And push the stick up, and then she just jumps off the ground. All right, you can see that it's susceptible to the wind, so a little bit of adjustment here. All right, so push the stick forward, and there you go. I need to calibrate it big time. See how it's kind of leaning a little bit. It wants to fly to the right, but it's going to take me a little bit. I do not have a lot of stick time with these toys. Trying to get it to Trying to get it to fly stable. It wants to. There we go. It does. There isn't an optical sensor, so you have to really just fly it with stick inputs. And it stays about 3 feet. Keeps about 3 feet. And there we go. Jesus H. Christ. Oh. All right, there's our first crash. There's our first crash with the Wolfbush. Battery ejection. So let's find the battery. All right. All right, Dad Random here. Once again, all right. So after one crash, oh boy. All right, we still are okay. Right, not bad, not bad. Let's not fly back in towards ourselves. Yeah, a little bit of breeze and this puppy wants to. There's my landing right there. Stick it. Stick the landing. All right. So any breeze whatsoever, but I'm able to fly it. Hey, we've taken a couple of crashes and not bad. Not bad at all. All I've got to do now is charge it up. Now there are trim tabs on here. So that's the big thing, is being able to trim it out. I have not been able to trim it. I didn't even go into high speed, so all right. So there it is. There is the little helicopter right there. This is the Razordon H160. This is a Blackhawk. Right, but it's called the K170. So, all right, Dad Random here, and that is our K170. Looks like a Blackhawk look-alike. They wanted. We got a light on top. Looks like we got an LED on top there. I don't see any sensors on the bottom, so this will be purely controller input. So anything this does bad is probably the operator's fault. Right. Wolfbush. Razeran by Razordon. Okay. Anyway, K170 helicopter. All right, toy. Let's have some fun with it. Hey, we don't get toys too often. All right, Dad Random. The Wolfbush. There we go. And we got a stand. Look at that. Check that out. Let's get this thing in the air.